Tyson Fury announces his retirement from the sport of boxing in 2025. It's over for Tyson Fury. He's a Hall of Famer, certified first ballot Hall of Famer, and I think, you know, no one's talking about it. No one really cares. At least, like, people are posting about it, but then it's like, okay, cool. No one's making a big deal about it. The same way people talked about Gervonta Tank Davis, but I think that has to do with each fighter's accomplishments. You know, Tyson Fury's already become heavyweight world champion of the world, and he's beaten all these great fighters at heavyweight, and Tank hasn't done that yet, so people are more like, Tank, you can't possibly retire after, you know, giving us so many great fights, but not necessarily fighting the best out there. And I respect Tyson Fury because, honestly, there's not really much for him to do in the sport anymore because, you know, he's already fought the best. He fought Alexander Usyk twice, came up short both times, so, you know, in his heart of hearts, you know, what else is there to really prove? He's had great fights. There was a time where Tyson Fury was the best heavyweight on the planet. It's just, I think now he's a little bit behind because there's a new generation and the fighters are getting younger, more dangerous, and I think Tyson Fury, he doesn't really know how to manage his weight. I feel like that's always been an issue for him. Like, sometimes the strategy is to be heavier, but against a guy like Alexander Usyk, you can't come in heavier because then, you know, he's going to be more agile, he's going to be faster on his feet, and so maybe Tyson Fury's just not feeling the training anymore. Boxing can take a toll on your body, and a lot of people say, you know, it's cool that in boxing, it's a sport where you don't have to be the most fit fighter in the world. Look at Tyson Fury, right? Tyson Fury is always the meme of the sport of boxing. They always put, like, Tommy Fury, you know, Tyson Fury's brother, and then they'll put a picture of Tyson Fury and say, you wouldn't guess who's the heavyweight world champion in the sport of boxing because Tyson Fury's out of shape, right? And that's the joke, that's the punchline. It's so funny. But ultimately, like, you can be champ, but it doesn't mean longevity, right? That doesn't mean he's going to be able to stay there long, and I think that's the issue when you're so heavy. And even though Tyson Fury was champion, let's be real, he wasn't really in shape. You know, he's just a heavyweight to the point where it doesn't really matter if you're in shape or not. So the talent isn't as, you know, impressive. At least this is my opinion. I always say this. The talent in the heavyweights isn't as impressive as it is at, you know, bantamweight, lightweight, you know, welterweight. That's just the truth. Junior welterweight 140. So when you were talking about these heavyweights, they do deteriorate faster because they're so big. And then a guy like Tyson Fury isn't really in shape. He's not like Mike Tyson. You know, he's not like Alexander Usyk where there's not a lot of fat on the guy. You know, Tyson Fury's an out of shape boxer. So ultimately, if we look at it, it doesn't make a lot of sense for him to continue fighting because his weight's always fluctuating. He's gaining weight, he's losing it, he's gaining it. That's what's difficult about being a heavyweight is you don't know where you feel strongest. And sometimes when you're gaining all that weight, you think it's going to make you stronger when in actuality, it slows you down in these fights. And that's what we've seen from Tyson Fury. He still deserves all the respect in the world. I'm a big Tyson Fury fan. He's been very exciting within the sport of boxing. He's given us a lot of controversial moments. He gave us that Deontay Wilder trilogy. Shout out to him and Deontay Wilder. But that chapter is closed. You know, he had accomplished everything that he had to and has tested himself with the best in the world. Maybe people still wanted to see him fight Anthony Joshua, but ultimately that would be like a battle for second place, which no one really cares about. Doesn't hold as much value as, you know, Usyk and Fury part 1 and 2 did, because that was really like, we're intrigued to see. We have a guy that's coming up from cruiserweight. He's a natural cruiserweight, and he's fighting at heavyweight. He's a faster fighter, but he's fighting against significantly bigger men and dominating them. So could he do the same thing to Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury's been using his height, using his advantages, and using his mobility, his upper body movement to beat all of these smaller heavyweights. You know, when it comes to physical size, you know, he might not be in shape, but he's going to use his weight to weigh you down, exhaust you, create, you know, and impose his physical will on these other heavyweights. But when it came to Alexander Usyk, he wasn't able to do that because a cruiserweight's faster than a heavyweight. So that's why, you know, you see Usyk taking over the heavyweight division, because I think a lot of cruiserweights could jump up and beat a lot of decent heavyweights because of the speed, because of the discipline that it takes within a training camp to be losing weight and stay on weight. And in the fight, they know for a fact that they're at least in decent shape, as opposed to a guy like Tyson Fury, who's great, he's been great, but, you know, when you're fluctuating up and down in weight, you don't know if you're getting slower or faster. And I feel like Tyson Fury has been getting slower. So shout out to Tyson Fury, celebrate his career retirement, but nobody's really talking about it. Comment down below if you care about Tyson Fury's retirement, but salute to him for all the great fights and achievements he's had in the sport of boxing. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next Nabs Boxing video. Peace.
That's going to do it for another NASFIGHT Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.